Hello.
Hello.
Ursula,
Hello,
I
hello,
want to
hello.
send it to you one of these so you can have pom-poms with you.
Hello, Julie Goolie. And wow, that's fantastic, Julie. Congratulations today.
Oh,
Thank you. That's a
Oh,
great
that is
report.
wonderful news.
Oh,
Hi,
Sandra,
Sandra.
hello. Hello, Trudy.
Hi, Trudy.
Hey, Trudy.
Turns out he's got a stomach virus and he was dehydrated from getting sick. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Inga.
Hi, Inga.
Hey, Inga.
You've got a migraine. Oh, Inga, we pray
well
for you.
soon.
Yes. I think I must go and make some coffee. Oh, she must make some coffee. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Debbie, honey.
Hello, Miss Debbie.
Indeed, Trudy, I had a fan on me. And then they said, no, you can't have a fan. It interferes with the sound. Put the fan away. So I had to move my fan right back. It's so strange to realize you're all in summer. Yes, amazing. What's in your cup? I've got tropical juice.
I've got apple and elderflower sparkling water.
I just have ice and water.
I have coffee, and I have a Sprite Zero for backup.
I'm always very mistrusting of those things that look like water, you know. It might turn out to be vodka.
If it was,
Straight.
it wouldn't be vodka, it would be gin. Hi, Hannah, sweetie.
Hey, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hello. And Vera, hello, my sweetheart.
Hi, Vera. Welcome in. Nice to see you, sweetie.
There you go. I am melting, indeed. Someone is echoing. Yes, we're trying to figure out what the echo is, but we can't figure out what the echo is. And we can't get Veronica to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Now forget about that word. I'm just saying, I'm not going to say that word.
Super. That's all. Super.
Super King Magenta V. That's not me.
Teresa the puppy.
Hi, Teresa.
I hope you're all doing well. I'm so glad it is Saturday. It's just not even funny.
Yes.
It's incredibly hot here. You already know my weather. It was about 30 today, which is times 2 is 60, 90, in the 90s. So it's very hot here. It's our southern hemisphere summer. And the weather by you guys?
It's been quite nice. It's still cold here, but it's been a nice sunny day.
Today here is 45, so it's a little chill outside. Yeah.
Cloudy and 48 here in Alabama.
Oh, 48? Whoa.
That's cold. That's cold.
Yeah.
My dad is going to do a polar plunge with his team from work today. Ooh. Wow. That sounds interesting. A polar plunge.
Oh.
So they jump into the water with their undies on. That's literally all they have on.
They go in men and they come out girls. That's that about it. Oh my goodness. Hello, MC. Did I say hello? I can't remember. She said hello, everyone.
Welcome in.
Hello, welcome in.
I've got MC drilled into my brain, so I forget that it's shared. Our gaming today got cancelled, so I'm crocheting on my Ursula shawl. Ooh, that's always a good thing.
Good.
Well, not that your gaming was cancelled, but that you're crocheting. And on my shawl, you know, ooh, la la. It sounds cold. Oh, it sounds cold by them, Trudy, by us. Oh, it's not cold here. Oh, my goodness, it's not cold. It's everything but cold. Anyway, so I've only got 4 things to show. So, welcome to the Challengers. And what is it about? It's about, it's there. I wrote it down at the bottom. Challenging yourself to do something new and do something that hasn't been done all year, and you decide this is the year 2022. I'm going to do this blanket. Like, who knows, Miguel decided this is the year that his 21-year-old blanket is going to be done. It's a Patchy Tears blanket. So, and for you guys to find out what we, all of us, all 4 of us, is challenging ourselves in a certain area, certain new things we want to learn, and how we are making progress. And then we put down the link, and if any of you want to come up and you want to share with us what you either want to learn new, what you've started, what you want to start, we would love to hear it.
Yes. Hi, Jennifer.
Watching.
Hi, Jennifer.
Oh, yes, I saw that Dana was live. Dana, Dooley and Dana. Ooh, usually I join them, but I can't today. Only the last Saturday of the month, I can't do it. In the 30s here in Minnesota. Ooh, lovely. You're learning how to make granny squares. That's fantastic. Shall I start?
Yes.
I've only got I could quickly write down.
Today, go right ahead.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Solo.
Okay. Now I looked at the previous. I had to look at the previous challengers to see at Veronica's house what I was actually working on, because I was doing a Linda, so then you forget sort of what is going on to the left and to the right. So I finished my blanket, the one blanket which I showed you last time. So I'm continuing from where we left off. So this is the blanket that I finished. Last time when I was here, I had to wait. It's upside down. It's because I'm doing the border. I was here on this piece. And then I finished with this. And I put the border around the one side. Can you see I'm not done? All these. Come, Linda, you must help. Thank you, Linda.
Markers.
6 markers. Right, there you go. So that is what the border looks like.
Beautiful.
And then I'm busy with the other side of, now this side is done. Now I need to do this side. And this side I'm doing in stripes because I am using stash. I'm not buying new yarn. So I think it came out very nice. I'm a little bit in a tangle. I mean, if I show you, because, so let's see if I can stand up and show you. That's the wrong side. But there you get a clear picture of the border. And if I turn it around, this is what it looks like.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yes, okay. So this one is this one. What I didn't show you last time was, I must finish the border. But what I did was, naughty, I ended that one, and before I did the border, I started another one, because one of my second goal this year, or challenge, is stash busting. And you've seen this colorful one, but it is done. It's finished, except it needs a border. So let me do it this way. I've realized that if I show you from left to right, I do less standing. Duh. See.
Oh, wow.
That's lovely. Nice and bright.
Yes.
Just stash.
Oh, wow, Ursula. Beautiful work.
So it needs a border, the same as that one. Also so wide. If you count the double crochet rows at the back, it's 13. And then, Okay, so that one needs a border. And this is what I've got left. Right? Now it looks like a lot, but if I move back, you can see. I still, my earring. Come on, man. Okay, there you go. Can you see it's half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the red there I'm going to use for the colorful blankets border. Okay, for the colorful blanket. Then I am also busy with Jesus. Sorry for the comments I missed. I nearly did myself an injury there. Took an earring with me that could luckily move. Otherwise, it was a part of an ear. The Yarny Fiber Sisters has the calendar challenge, and I'm taking part, and I've done January and February like this.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And I'm busy with the square and do not desert me now. There we go. Out of this book that I showed you, that I'm so happy with. And you know the colors for this one.
Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. For March.
Yes, March colors.
Beautiful.
Supposed to match the March color. So now I've got to do this in a round, because last time I showed you a square blanket that inspired me, but the math didn't work for the Yarny Fiber Sister crochet along. So let me just quickly catch up. And okay, so that was it's the border that I must finish on that mosaic and the 2 mosaics. If I finished the border in the month of March, then I would have done 2 mosaic blankets already, which is like, yay. That's doing a Veronica, hey? And the crochet along with the Yarny Fiber Sisters are squares and stash busting. Serious stash busting, not buying yarn. So at the moment, there is that. The next thing I want to do is crochet cables. I have not done that. So I hope to, when we meet again, be able to show you something that I've started with crochet cables. So let me quickly catch up. Ooh, Bonnie got knits and more is here.
Hi, Bonnie.
Welcome in, Bonnie.
The book that I'm working out of Julie is Leonie Morgan, Beautiful Blankets, Afghans and Throws. I see she's got another book that says 40 patterns, and I'm not sure if it's the same book. And it doesn't give you the ability to peep in the book, you know, like you would in the shop. So you're left in the dark a bit. But I love that book, and I plan on using the book. Hello, Samantha.
Hello, Samantha. Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Jeannie and Liz. There we go.
Hi,
Thank you,
Raven.
ladies. You've been there you go, without saying a word. Oh, you love the color choices. Thank you. Samantha, after the 4 of us have showed our challenge, that how we are challenging ourselves this year, we are inviting whoever wants to come up and share with us what is their challenge for the year. How are they challenging themselves? What are you going to learn that's new? Show us or tell us, and then they can, you know, spend minutes telling us and showing us or whatever, then give someone else a chance to come up and tell us and share with us. So that's how we going to do it. So
Yeah.
if you're going to challenge yourself this year, Samantha, to learn something new, to finish something, maybe a big project, by all means, get ready, because I'm not sure in how long. Then I will throw down the
Link.
The link.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. And then you can come up and share with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, 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 everyone I missed while I was showing my goodies. Thank
Hi,
you so much.
Lauren. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Teresa. Hi, Liz.
Hi, Sunita.
Hi,
I was speaking to
Sunita.
everyone coming in and welcoming them in as you was on the panel showing your beautiful blanket. So,
Hi, Sunita.
Yes,
That's
you're
an
welcome.
amazing blanket, Ursula. I am like, whoa.
I love
right.
this one,
I
the
mean,
scrap one.
yes,
I love the
that
scrap
one,
one. You'll
it
never
has to
say
pay
it's
my
scrap.
attention more. The color is, it's just like, wow.
And that's
I
what
mean,
we've
the
been
first one I
saying.
love, but this one, the
Yeah.
colorful one, I enjoy
Yes.
a lot.
Oh,
You don't have to go buy yarn to do mosaic. Just use what
no.
you have and make
Yeah.
it work.
And
That's
it
the
doesn't
thing.
matter
Exactly.
about, it doesn't really matter whether it's a 3-weight or a 4-weight. You can mix and match as long as you use the same hook.
Hook. Yes.
Yes.
And what
That's
I
very
love about
important.
mosaic is when I started it, I started seeing on my shelves all kinds of yarn that I didn't know what to do with before. And I thought, oh, suddenly you are the star of the show. So
Yeah.
fantastic. Hello, hello, Raven.
Hi,
And
Raven.
M to the O to the B to the S. What's
Hi,
your
girl.
replay, Jeannie? Oh.
That's what I
Left-handed
told
was
Veronica. We need to pump our brakes on selling our yarn because now that we're into mosaic, you can use your yarn to do mosaic. But I was just kidding, y'all. We still selling.
We still sell it. I still have some bags to sell it.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's yeah. So let me ask you a question about the blanket number 2.
the colorful
Ursula.
one.
Yes. And that one, do you use, because I see a lot of white in that blanket. So do you use, and oh no, never mind. Oh, let me clean my glasses. Wait a minute.
It was the white of my eyeballs.
I love how that white right in the middle
Mrs.
pulls it and makes it look like a 3D effect.
Beautiful.
It really
So
bounces
what's
out
that?
the other
Yeah.
colors in there.
Yeah.
Yes. So what size the blanket it is? It's like a
This
medium.
one, I actually did not
Yeah.
count the stitches. I just,
Oh, okay.
the other one I did. This one is also a Havana, but I didn't count the stitches because it's scrap. Who's going to count the stitches? But it ends up being this much wider than the other one before I even put the border on. So it's going to be a little bit bigger. So I'm really amazed. So
As
hello,
long as,
Lauren.
Okay.
as long as it doesn't cover the floor like these.
No, it
Linda.
won't. It will not.
Linda. You started, Linda. Shh, Linda. Oh, Linda.
Cover the floor.
I can share the magic button. I'm just saying. You want me
Sorry.
to share?
No,
Exactly.
you can't.
That's what I'm saying. not even Jamie have that privilege, Linda.
Good.
Not even Jamie.
Sorry, Jamie.
Love you, Jamie. Love you, Jamie.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
They're not,
Hey,
not
Kim.
even Jeannie.
Miss Jeannie's not going to talk to me anymore.
Oh, no. It's not like that now. Whatever you and Veronica got going on, I don't know if I want to be part of it or not. Not when she uses that you don't want me to show. You know, I can show. Y'all can keep that between y'all two.
You have your own special button. I've seen how you work, so you don't need it. I need it.
Hey, Maribel.
Hi, Maribel.
And I think Ursula, she found it, but she don't want to say anything.
And yes, I know she's got that magic button as well.
No. I found no buttons. I rely on techniques. The technique is doing a Linda.
Oh,
See,
okay.
doing a Linda.
Sorry, I got something in my eye.
Wait. Oh my God. Oh,
Who's gonna
goodness.
go next? Listen, I had to watch the challenges of last week to remember what the heck was I on about. What did I say was my challenge? Did I mean, I did so much of a Linda that it was like nothing to the left and right now. Okay, so lift my head up. Oh, it's the challengers. Let me quickly go see. I forgot everything here. So my husband is on standby. I
I'll go
said, if I
next.
need to get out of here, can I get out of here?
Who's going to go
Whatever.
next?
I can go next, or Jenny can go next. Whatever.
I will. It doesn't
Whatever.
matter. You pick.
Okay. You
Whichever
pick,
one of
Linda.
us gets
You
put
pick,
solo.
Ursula.
Ursula,
Yeah.
who's going next? You pick
Who's
who's going
gonna go?
solo. Jeannie.
You pick.
Come on, B, get your
You
fingers
have to warn me. You have to warn me. B, you next. Just like solo, V. So.
B,
Excellent.
you're next.
And she still wasn't ready.
I'm not ready. But well, let me show you my blanket. Like Linda, she said, the blanket that I'm making is gonna touch the floor, and yes, it is. This is.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take that comment off so I can. Oh, okay. So that's your Havana. Oh, Havana. And you're doing it 4 repeats, where I did mine 3 repeats.
Mine is 4 repeats. There you go. So, that's the colors. Let me get closer.
That is so beautiful. Did you enjoy the Havana? Because I so enjoyed the Havana.
Jenny, did we enjoy?
Or maybe when you had to frog it in the beginning, but I love it.
The yarn that I've been used, I enjoy because this yarn is the stitch is more like you can see more. Like I don't want to say the other ones no, but the other ones because I think it's a little bit look more like a chunky and not this one. And this one the stitch is I don't know. It can be the stitch, the pattern, and but that's the blanket. And let me show you. This is the color. This one
You know what
here
the difference is in the other blankets that we did, we had more double crochets. Here you have a lot of single crochets and a double crochet here and there.
Yeah.
In the other ones you had a lot of double crochets.
That I use and
background color. It's a lovely neutral. Yes. That's a lovely neutral.
This is the color. And so far I'm gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello, Rita.
And this color.
Yo.
And 5. And in each colors of this, I'm gonna use it like at a half. So this is all they have left in each. Let me get one so y'all can see.
Kim, I hope you don't feel sick. Hey, hello, Vicky. Hello to everyone coming in. I'm highlighting your comments as we go. I love that color.
The yarn, the look.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. So,
bye-bye, Ashley. Thank you for coming.
I'm gonna say kind of they have a little bit more the part they have that I've been used with the each ball, the color.
I love the colors you chose.
Yes, thank you. And so this, you see this model like this, a cake, is the colors that I'm gonna use. This one right here, and this one. Each cake they have the label already. That is the way I know what the color it is. And I put a piece of papers in some just like this because it's a little bit more, you know. I need to
Oh,
put
Kim,
all
that
the
sounds
labels
lovely.
together.
She says
And this,
she knitted a top with that yarn in color Canyon Lands, Heartland. Ooh, lovely, Kim.
oh,
Hi,
this is the other
Melissa.
color.
Welcome in.
And this is the other one.
Oh, I love those colors. Listen, oh, those colors are beautiful.
And this one. So this one is so far all the colors that I'm going to use. Let me see if I can. So
Hello,
this is
Kenny.
3,
Oh, it's beautiful.
4. So I'm going to use total 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because we repeat 4 times each pattern. And the colors that I had left to use is one this,
Right?
and that's the name
Okay,
for that one.
okay, so your challenge is to
That's
do a mosaic or 2 mosaics this year. Is that your challenge to yourself?
No. My
No.
challenge, I have 4 mosaic
You want to finish
blankets
4 mosaic blankets this year. Is that your
before this
challenge?
year.
One. Okay, so that is one of your challenges. Because look, I mentioned
Yes.
my challenge is to do mosaic blanket, to do the crochet along, to finish the mosaic blankets with a border, to do stash busting, and to do cable crochet, crochet cables. That's 5 things that I want to do that I'm challenging myself with. So I just wanted to know your challenge is to do the mosaic because 4. You want to do
My
4
challenge,
mosaic.
my challenge is at least finish 4 blankets in mosaic.
4 mosaic
I have
blankets.
4
Oh, that's
blankets.
lovely.
If I finish
Okay.
before the year, well, this will be great. And this is the other one.
That is the
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, this is kind of like throw a regular blanket, not too big. And
Which colors? Also,
I
also the
use
turquoise and neutrals, like your lounge.
yes, yes.
Oh,
I
lovely.
use yarn from what is it called? Dollar Tree, and this is the other one. This is for Alice blanket.
Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, everybody that's come in. Oh, that is the. Is that the What's that name? My goodness,
Uh,
Indiana. Indiana.
yes,
The Indiana. Oh, it's lovely. I love the Indiana.
and this
Now
one
you see,
is
can you see, you said it's thinner. Can you see there's a lot more double crochets in that blanket than
yes,
there is in the
yes,
Havana, which that's why it's
mhm,
thicker. I also noticed
yes.
that.
And so, and this one is Dollar Tree yarn too. And this one is for Alex. You remember I made one kind of the same for Ishmael. So now I'm doing the Alex. When the Alex, I'm going to use more grays and kind of
Yes.
like cream colors, not a lot of blues like an Ishmael blanket. So my challenge for this year is at least finish 4 blankets or more in mosaic. This year is for me focus in mosaic.
This is
So
your mosaic year. Wow.
and my challenge is creating my own patterns. So
Oh,
that is
and
my
new patterns. Do you want to release
for
new
me. Like
patterns or are we
yeah,
talking
yes.
tutorials?
No, oh, well, I'm going to do tutorials. I'm going to send more tutorials, the patterns, because I can, I don't have nobody can do that for me, but it's okay because I can do videos and I can do a small samples and people can create it, whatever, you know,
Yes.
whatever they like to create it. So that is
Hello,
my challenge.
Lisa.
Oh, And my challenge for this week for a couple, let me see, how many days? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 days. Let's go see if this happens. I'm going to make this baby blanket.
Oh, yes.
And
You've got a baby blanket that you
this
must finish by the end of 7 days.
yes, that is my challenge for a week.
So the next
So-
week, that's your challenge. Yes. But for the year,
Yes, so
it's the
For the
4
year.
mosaic blankets.
yes,
You didn't
And
do
I got
mosaic
the-
last year, eh? I did the mosaic
I
last
did
year.
one. I did one.
You started
only.
one. Oh, you did.
No, I
you did
finished
do
one. You know the Ishmael blanket. That's what I finished.
But you did a lot of Granny
all the
Square
stuff
blankets. Goodness me.
that I can send me and Linda.
Oh,
We're
my
done with the
goodness.
grannies. Yes. So.
Yeah, now you're a square alert. Okay, so as the year goes and you're obviously going to add some stuff to that. Just because one does come across more things that you want to do. And you're like, hey, I've never heard of this. I've never done this. I want to do this. And then you're going to come here and say, hey, I found something else I want to do, like knitting.
Yeah, and this is the colors that I'm going to use for the baby blanket.
Yes, it's
Let me show
beautiful.
you.
Oh, I'm going to solo you. Let me see. Oh, lovely, lovely.
This is the color.
That's for the little elephants.
Yes, yes, and this
Yes.
is this is from Hobby Lobby yarn. So this is what I'm gonna use for the baby blanket. Yep. I think that's all I'm gonna show today.
And she's got it in her llama llama bag.
Yay! I love that bag.
Melissa says, you got this, V. Oh, you got this, V. We know. V
Thank
kills
you,
a challenge.
Melissa. Thank you.
Don't give V a challenge. She's going to kill it. In a month,
Thank
she's
you.
going to kill it.
Hopefully I can
The
kill it.
theme of the new grandsons is elephants. And I see that Lauren said stash before cash. Yes. So she's also stash busting.
Raven, I can share the link. Oh, you, Jenny, you had that link so quickly. Well, I mean, you faster than me. I'm not.
She wants to downsize and look more minimal. Woo! I'm going to stash bust and make blankets for everyone in my family. Teresa, I am on a
Alex.
minimalism journey. And I mean, I have just today sold a 2-seater couch that I've been for at least 5-6 years wanting to reupholster. Didn't get to it. I thought, what? I'll have to wait another 5-6 years? No, let it go. So I'm stash busting like crazy. So I feel you. There you go. Hi, Alex. Everybody saying hello to Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hello, Kenny. And thank you for everybody hitting the thumbs up as they come in.
Say hi.
Who's next?
Hey, Alex.
Say hi.
Hi.
Do you want me to go next? Miss Jeannie, do you want to go next?
It doesn't matter. Whoever she put solo.
What?
Okay.
So there's your earphones, man.
Okay, Linda.
Earphones are tiny.
You've been warned, Linda.
These are mine now? Yeah, thank you.
Right, now, where do I start with my challenges for this year?
Oh!
Right, guys. Okay, so like my previous two mate, Ursula and B, I'm doing 2 mosaic
Of
blankets.
everything. Oh.
Not quite, Miss Ursula. So I'm doing the Queen. I've not gotten into the Havana or the Indiana or whatever. I'm doing the Queen. So I'm showing you the Queen first. I had to think then. So this is what I've done. I have to do.
That is just about to take my breath away.
Oh, that is beautiful.
So I have
Can you
to
lift
do
it a little bit higher? Oh, there we go.
Good,
there we go.
Really,
that is
really
gorgeous.
pleased. So
Wow.
I have to. I'm doing this small blanket. I'm doing a lapgan, as you can see. So it
Oh, but that
is.
isn't with the border. It makes it bigger, hey?
Yeah. So what I want is, I've got this blanket here. Very first, I learned so much from that last year. Front post, back post, bubbles, puffs, you name it. I learned it on that blanket. So this blanket next year is going to replace that one. So I think it'll look nice on the back of there. And I'm
Beautiful.
using, for this blanket, I'm using Hayfield Baby Blossom, which is like, is it Bloom in the US? You've got a yarn called Bloom, Premier Yarn.
Bloom, Bloom.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having to put my helicopter on. So this is the colour. And I'm paired it with raspberry because the raspberry is actually in the...
Yes, I love that. Oh, it is just up there.
Because it looks like little flowers. Every now and again it pops up, as you can see.
When I grow up, I want to be as cool as Linda, says Teresa.
Sorry?
When I grow up, I want to be as cool as Linda, she says.
Thank you, Teresa. So that's my first one. And what I did was... I've got this, and I bought myself some magnetic sheets.
Oh my!
This is magnetic, and it just helps me keep
I believe
track.
You.
Yeah, it helps me keep track. So that's that one. One down. The next one is called Casablanca. Who's watched the film Casablanca with Ingrid Bergman and
I have.
Oh yeah,
I have.
Fabulous.
A lot of stories about that movie.
Again, now on the Queen, I have to do 24 rows. For this one, I have to do 34 rows a month.
Per month.
Yeah, 34 rows per month. I divided the number of rows I had to do by 10. And then I've got all of November and December to get the borders done. So by the end of this year, it's done. Very organised like that. You know me, guys.
You're going to need all of November and December because I tell you, my border has been taking at least 10 days now.
Yeah. Well, this isn't.
It's taking a long time.
Very long. This isn't as long. It's about as long as my arms. Can you see?
Yes.
And this is what I've done.
Beautiful. That's the color of Veronica and my lounge.
Yes.
And mine.
Yes.
So, and I'm using, I tell you what, guys, it's a good job I bought all the yarn at once because Derrimores has closed down. I'm glad I bought the yarn.
Oh my goodness.
So I've got oatmeal and I've got turquoise. They're the colours I'm using.
That is beautiful. And that is the, what did you call that one? That is the
Casablanca.
Casablanca, yes. The Casablanca.
Yeah. And I keep them in my basket. So I've got, this is my Casablanca basket. And this is my Queen blanket basket.
Wow.
So then I also, Kim and I from Kim Crochets and Knits.
Crochet and Knits, yes.
We challenged ourselves to make a pair of socks every month. And these are my February socks. And they're for me, guys.
Hey, I love it.
Beautiful.
Now,
Sock it to me challenge.
Yes,
there you go.
So I taught myself. Well, I watched a video, obviously, to do the toe up with the afterthought heel, and I must say I really like it.
Okay, so will the next 10 socks be that pattern?
No, I'm not going to do that all the time, but at least I know how to do the toe.
But that's your favorite, your new favorite. New favorite.
It's one of my new favorites. I think I'll do that for my socks. But for Rick's, I'll do cuff down. So my next one is taking part in the Yarny Fiber
Johnny
Sisters
Fiber
Challenge.
Sister Challenge,
Yeah.
yes.
And I'm making hats, which at the
Per
end
month.
of the year, all the hats I make will go to the homeless here in my hometown. And this is February's hat.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Lovely and a good cause.
Yes,
So
I love that.
I've made more than I've made 2, 3. I think I've made about 7 hats so far.
Oh, wow.
So, and then another thing, you can take me down now.
Okay. Doing excellent here. It's a hat. The hats for the Yarny Fiber Sisters.
Yeah.
So
I've
your
got the
challenge
yarn
is the
ready
Queen,
for-
the 2 mosaic blankets, the Sock It To Me challenge, and the Yarny Fiber Sisters crochet along.
Yeah. Plus, I'm doing my I'm designing an Aran sweater, my own pattern.
Ooh. Okay, so it will be a pattern
It's a pattern
with a tutorial hyperlink.
Yes.
Lovely. So that's a
And-
new challenge for you. Breaking ground here.
Yeah, and what I plan to do next month is I do a podcast every week running through what I've done the previous week. But once a month, I'm going to be doing a knitting vlog. Talking
So
about
that's a new.
I do knitting. I
Okay.
knit and crochet. I'm going to
Okay.
do a knitting vlog showing people what I've done. But on the back of that, I plan to do tutorials as well.
Wow.
For the knitting.
Awesome.
Listen,
Cables,
7 new challenges
laces.
for 2022. I'm counting
Lace.
7 new challenges. Queen,
lace,
Casablanca,
the lace.
the hat, Sock It To Me, patterns, knitting block, tutorials. Woo, you've got your job cut out for you, girl.
Yeah.
She can do it. She's Linda. She can do it.
You can do it.
If anybody can, she can.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
If anybody can.
yeah. So there's things
Thank you,
like, I
Samantha.
mean, I've already done tutorials before I, joined the fiber community, and I've done a few since. So I'm going to be kind of teaching you how to do raglan shaping, how to increase without different ways of increasing stitches, lace patterns, showing you how to do various there's so many various cable stitches that I'm going to show you how to do that, and lacy patterns, and there's so many ways of kind of making a lace pattern, decreasing the stitch and increasing the stitch with your yarn over, and there's so many ways of slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over, but there's so many different terminologies, which in effect is just the same thing. And yeah, so that's kind of I've got a plan of action, guys. I've got a plan of action.
So by the time anybody who is a crocheter who wants to embark on a knitting journey, all they have to do is follow your tutorials, and step by step, there'll be a tutorial to teach them what stitch next, so that they'll be able to do a sweater like the one that you're going to do, etc. So that's great.
Yeah, I mean, and when while I'm doing the tutorial, I'm doing the pattern video in it. Go away, finish it to the armhole shapings, show you how to do the armhole shapings. Then I do the front, I don't need to show you how to cast on, do the ribbon, that, because it's the back and the front are the same. The sleeves are totally different, so I'll show you how to do that, how to pick up the stitches to create the neckline. And I've already got how to, I think I've got 3 or 4 videos on how to, knitting for beginners. So I show you how to cast on with 2 needles, how to do a knit row, how to do a purl row, how to do the ribbon, knit 1, purl 1. What else did I show you? I can't remember what else because it's that long ago. But I've noticed over the past couple of weeks that there's been quite a bit of interest in them videos. So I'm quite happy with that. And
there's a lot of us that knit, and then there are a lot of crocheters that want to knit.
Yeah. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, and kind of if anybody does want to start to knit and they kind of get stuck, you know, please feel free to, you know, to email me or message me on Facebook or Instagram or leave a comment.
Contact Linda.
Yeah.
Contact Linda.
You know, I'm only too happy to help anybody. We could maybe do a video chat and I can talk them through what they're doing or if they're stuck, and patterns as well, abbreviations, what the abbreviations mean, how to go about doing the abbreviations. I've thought long and hard about this, you know.
Ashley asked, Sunflower's Creative Showcase and Crochet asked what it is about. She's new here. And for anybody else who's new and who doesn't know what the Challengers is about, it's all 4 of us on the panel do the collaboration called the Challengers for 2022. So what we do is I challenge myself to say, I want to learn something new. I haven't done this before. Or so that's my challenge to myself. It might not be a challenge for V or Jeannie or Linda, but it's a challenge for myself. So it's a personal challenge. And if there is some of you that has a big project, like I know Miguel from Who Knows, he's got a project of Apache Tears blanket that is 21 years old that has not been finished. And he said this year is 2022. He's going to take it out and he's going to finish it. So if you want to do something like that, if there's a project that's been lying in the cupboard and you just haven't finished it, come and do it with us, which means that you're going to be, how do you say, not formally, informally accountable. Every last Saturday of the month, you must come and show us your progress. So we would want to see that. And share it with us. And I'm going to, after Jeannie shares with us her challenge, because I shared my challenge, Veronica shared hers, Linda has shared hers, Jeannie shares hers, and then we give the chat chance for those of you who want to come up and say, I want to do this. I know Carla Blackman last year showed us that she had inherited granny squares from her mama and that she wanted to put it together as a blanket. So I'm not sure if she's done that already, but that inspired me to do a tutorial on a scarf that I called the, now I forget the name. What's that? Now I forget the name, but what's that 70s era? It's the, oh my goodness. But it really inspired me to do that scarf, and I dedicated it to her mom. But it's things like that. She inherited all those, and it's a big project, and she wanted to finish it. So she comes up and she shows us her progress. And when I drop the link, you will have the opportunity to come up, tell us, either if you haven't started yet, just tell us, this is what I planned this year. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to learn this new stitch. I must still buy the yarn or whatever. If you have already, show us. This is what the yarn looks like. This is the pattern. That's what the Challengers is about. And if you have more questions, ask. I'm not sure if I really explained it very nicely, but I tried.
And your scarf is Retro Granny.
Ah, you are just it. It was to be about the 70s, and I made a scarf that if you look at it, you would know it's the 70s. It's retro. So the colors was the 70s, but seeing Carla Blackman squares just inspired me to just grab the yarn and do some granny squares. Kim, that's wonderful. There you go. Okay, so now, hi, awesome Source Panel members.
Hi, Pat.
Hi to everyone coming in. I don't want to miss anyone. Neither any of us want to miss anyone. Obviously, I don't want to, if Jeannie's going to share with us, I don't want to interrupt her. So I'm going to be displaying your comments as we go. So there we go.
Hi, Gracie.
So Jeannie, do you need warning?
Hi, everyone in the chat I've missed. Hi,
I'm
Ashley.
ready whenever you are, Ursula.
So just before I make you big, I solo you.
So
There
my
you go,
challenges for
sweetheart.
this year is I have 4 mosaic blankets going and a mosaic rug. I'm also designing more of my own and trying to do more tutorials for them.
All right. A mosaic
So
rug, that's different.
yes, so I'm gonna show 3 of my mosaics today. It will be the Havana, the Indiana, and then the Scenic Beauty mosaic for the Yarny Fiber Sisters. So this one is the um Indiana. No, it ain't. This is the Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz. And look at that. Because it's different
Gorgeous.
colors. It looks totally different, eh? But it's
And I am
beautiful.
using all Dollar Tree yarn in different shades of blues and white as my main color in the background.
That's beautiful.
That's where you saw the white, Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because when I first started on this one and I sent her a picture of it, she said, that don't look right. And I said, well, maybe it's because of the blue and the white on top.
The
Let me
blue,
get
yeah,
finished
the
with it
white,
first.
yeah,
And I really
yeah,
enjoyed doing that pattern there because it was,
But that is
yeah.
beautiful. Can we just say thank you to Inga
yes,
for her
ma'am.
generosity?
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Inga.
Thank
Yay!
you,
Thank
Inga, for your
you.
blessing. Sorry, Jeannie, to interrupt you.
No problem. So this is the Santa
Oh,
Cruz, and this
that's
is
beautiful.
January and February. So,
Oh,
and
that's beautiful.
this will be my next color that I add to it, which is Azure.
Beautiful.
That's
Ooh.
beautiful.
And then
Hello,
I got
Madonna.
this from Mary Maxim in a kit. And I said, well, I'm not doing the kit, so I'm going to add this to the middle of it.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, I love
This
that.
is the Premier
I can't wait to
Everyday
see.
Anti-Peeling
Yeah, that's
Nice.
beautiful.
in the color.
But you've not used, are you going to use that one still?
The what?
Are you going to use that one still? That color in
Yes.
your hand.
Yes, I'm going to use this in the middle of my blanket.
Oh, I can't wait because I don't think I've seen it in that blanket, but I can't wait to see how that will work up. That'll be beautiful.
So what
I have
month
some
are
of
you
the
going
blue
to use that in,
this
June or July?
in the Dollar Tree color, and then I'm going to do my border in like some beige or brown.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. That'll bring it all together then, Miss Jeannie.
Yes.
Now this one
Great stuff,
is
Lauren.
the
Ooh, that is
is
your Havana. That's your
Havana.
Havana.
I am
Kelly
repeating,
creates screen art. Hello, sweetheart. Let's
I'm
see, let's see.
repeating one pattern 4 times.
I love how you girls just you
And I've
you decided to do each color
blues.
another, each repeat another color. I never would have
Mhm.
thought about it until
And
you
these
mentioned
up
it.
here, y'all might not can see them good, but these are all purples. And then the
Nice.
bottoms
It's
are blues.
gorgeous. For who's that? May I ask who will get this? Who's the lucky person?
Who's gonna get this one?
Yes.
Me.
Indeed.
It's mine until one of the kids comes and sees it and takes it. But yes,
That's
and my next
beautiful.
colors will be different tones of pinks. The black that I'm using is all Dollar Tree yarn, and some of the blues are Dollar Tree. All the purples was Hobby Lobby, and the next
That
ones
I'm
are
writing down.
and this just
That
shows
I'm
you that
writing
you
down.
can use your yarn that you have. These are going to be my next colors that go into the Havana.
Oh, let me close my eyes.
Oh,
Raven,
that's beautiful.
close your
nice.
eyes, Raven.
Yeah, close your eyes, Veronica.
Raven.
Oh, they're
Close your eyes.
beautiful. They will
So
go
the-
really nice
The
together.
3 big ones are Premier Basics, and I'm actually going to be bringing in some of the Crafter Square yarn from Dollar Tree. So you can use whatever yarn you have.
Yes.
And just hold that thought. Hold that thought. While you hold that thought, let's
Go ahead.
dance. Ah, thank you for the blessing, my sweet Kim. Love you, Ashna, and that right here. There you go. Solo. There we go, Jeannie. I try and
And
interrupt
this
you as
is
little
the
as possible.
Yarny Fiber
Oh!
Sisters.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
It's gorgeous. Wow. That's coming out so nice. Think if you would all have that at the end of the year and think you all have the same blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
this
I
one
think-
is going to someone very special once I'm done with it.
Wow. That is beautiful.
And
It's
I don't want to say on
beautiful.
camera because she might be listening. And these are the next colors for March.
Yeah.
Someone special is listening. That's beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
This is dark
See, there-
olive.
There's very little light blue in that variegated one. In mine, there is also purple crochet and more with Drini. Sandrine, my sweetheart.
Okay.
Purple butter, lemon ice, and spring greens. Those are the colors for March.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
And one of the designs that I am working on is this shawl using the track stitch. Well, it's gonna be a bunch.
Ooh. Now,
And
where
this
do you
is
get that?
gonna be in. This is done in True Boo by Line Brand. So
Yes.
I've got to get that finished and get the tutorial done on it.
Excuse me, but where does the pattern come from? Out of your head? Is that freestyling? Is
Yes,
that,
ma'am. That's the book. The stitch came out of one of my books, and I've altered it. And
Okay,
this will
well-
be a round poncho. It will not have points, and I'm using V
beautiful.
stitches to do the increase. So it'll be like that,
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
and that's what the stitch looks like.
It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. When are we
So I'll
expecting
do
the
a couple more
tutorial?
rows where it increases, and then it'll just from there it'll just be the same size down. So,
When are we expecting this tutorial? I'm going to keep my eye open for this
One
one.
of my challenges is keeping up with all of Veronica's demands.
What?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Dan,
No,
one of that. Thank
keeping
you.
up with Yarny
Let's just
Fiber
say-
Sisters is a challenge in itself, y'all.
Yes.
But
Yes.
It's it's a worthwhile challenge.
Mhm.
We really appreciate everyone who has joined in on that, and we appreciate all the pictures that everybody has sent in, all the participation in it. It really means a lot to us. And like I said, it's a challenge worthwhile.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's quickly dance here. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley, for your blessing.
Thank y'all.
Jeannie, I love. So Jeannie is mosaic blankets, and you're going to do a mosaic rug, which you
Yes.
haven't started yet. You're
Yes,
still going
I
to.
have.
Do you
I
know
can
which
show it.
yarn yet?
Oh,
Everybody loves it, Jeannie. That's so beautiful. Everybody loves what you're doing, Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie.
Wait. Let me solo you. I'm soloing you, my sweetheart. Is that a cotton? That's the rug, hey?
this is the Burnett Maker Home Deck yarn.
Home deck.
It
That's it.
is
Someone was asking the name.
72% cotton and 28% nylon.
We
Nice.
definitely pray for Miguel, Pat.
Yes, definitely.
Wow. Okay.
And this is woodberry color. And I am also
Ooh, is that
using,
round? Is that yarn round? Can you bring that yarn a little bit closer to the camera? Oh, that's nice and thick. Is it soft as well?
Mm-hmm.
And is it cotton?
yes,
Did you say it
it's
is
very
cotton?
soft. It's like a t-shirt yarn with like that little white foam stuff in the middle of it.
Okay. Well, that would be a lovely rug. Is that for the bathroom?
Actually, I'm doing this one for my kitchen. I'm adding I'm gonna do all of the designs this same design, but the background gonna be in woodberry, and then each design is gonna be in yellow and green.
I don't even have to say, but that obviously will match the color scheme in your kitchen.
Oh yes, ma'am.
Which is hot stuff.
Yes. And then I'm
That
gonna
is
put
beautiful.
Either silicone or puff paint on the back of it to make it grip. Or I may get some of that.
Okay, so you
stuff and put on
but
the
you
back.
do get some of that. I think you call it. Is it one can have some of that glue? The glue sticks that you melt, and you can put some of that. Yes, hot glue. Yes. At the back.
So that's the rug.
There we go. Hi, Michaela. Morning, beautiful people. Hello. Hello to everyone that's coming in. Okay, so that is a mosaic rug, and I'm looking forward to that tutorial for that beautiful round poncho, you say. And yes. 4 mosaic blankets, and the 4th blanket, we must still hear what that is, but you'll probably still decide. Have you decided on 4 blankets for the year?
My 4 blankets is the Indiana, which is one of Tina's patterns, the Havana, which is also one of Tina's patterns, the Santa Cruz, which is by Daisy Knox, and then the Scenic Beauty Mosaic blanket, which is the compilation of 6 grouse from the Mix and Match Mosaic by Maud Ackerman.
I actually missed that you said the Santa Cruz. My apologies. Okay,
Santa
so
Cruz
you did say yes, that's beautiful.
And then the Scenic Beauty, which is a compilation of 6 grouse from the Mix and Match Mosaic by Maud Ackerman. And I still have to do the tutorial for my lava rock.
Wait, let me just see what you're pointing at. You're pointing at. You must still do.
Yes, the tutorial for the lava rock poncho.
Oh, that is it. That black poncho, yes, beautiful.
It's done like in a shell stitch. I think it was called the shell grid. It come out of one of the books, and if I'm not mistaken, the stitch was called the shell grid.
Oh yes, okay. No, we definitely want to see that. I can't wait for that to come out.
And I just did a long rectangle and sewed it, put it together and sewed it up so far. And you can wear it one of 2 ways, to the side, or you can make it like a poncho where it's longer in the front and shorter in the back.
Ooh. Wow. Hello, Gina. Jeannie, that looks amazing. Hi, everyone. I'm watching and listening as I work. I love these challenges you all do. It keeps me motivated. Yes, I mean, any one of you can decide, oh, I also want to challenge myself with that or whatever you see us doing. So there you go. Gina, hello. I think we're all caught up. I'm going to drop the link. Anybody who wants to come up and just show us what they are busy with? And let me just pin it. I want to pin it as well. So I've written down the challenges because that's a lot. I think, of course, Linda gets a trophy for the most challenges. I think I count 7 at least.
And Veronica didn't say it, but she and I are also going to try to do at least 1 stitch tutorial every week as well.
Woo! Wow. I didn't know if I mentioned it, but I definitely would want to do more patterns. The first pattern I put out last year was quite a challenge for me, so I want to do more. But it is to put a pattern out is a lot of work. We all know that. So yes, but I want to do it. I'm challenging myself to do it. I thought I would never be able to do it. After I did the first one, I thought, okay, well, let's see. And my beautiful Linda was the one who
group
tested
of tutorials is going to be cables, since you want to learn cables.
Yes, by the time I come up next time, the next live stream, I want to have started on a cable. What I want to do is, of course, a blanket. I nearly said, you know what? Because I feel at home, I must stop myself, because I just want to switch over to Afrikaans. And I know you're not going to understand. It's because I feel at home with you. And Jeannie's just going to go, sorry, non comprendo.
Into what she's saying.
I want to do a blanket that is a throw with crochet cables. I think that would look so beautiful. So, yes.
And it's one in a book that I got called The Tree of Life Cables. It is I've got a book that's got quite a bit of cable stitches in it. So I'm going to do some cable tutorial.
Hello, Sandrine. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Can you believe that this morning early when I was up, Sandrine was live?
Look at she's living.
I couldn't believe it. I made it.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Sandrine, wake up.
I got a sinus headache, so y'all bear with me. Okay. Okay, I finished March.
Oh, wait, it was solo. Girl. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Now, let me give y'all a little history from Dreamy Boo, y'all. She did January. She did February. Then she did June, which, for those that have the Mix and Match mosaic, beauty. Look at that.
How do you do that?
She had did all that work and took out everything out. She took it out and started going into order. After I told her she could leave it and keep going.
Oh, Sandrine.
Yeah, I picked the colors. These gonna be my color. I think these gonna be my colors for April, because I seen some orange, I seen a little green,
yeah,
a little white.
Yeah.
Yes.
I seen pink, but I ain't putting no pink on this blanket. I seen some yellow. Since I had just did
That's
yellow,
beautiful.
I didn't want to do yellow again. Hey, everybody.
So you're going to challenge yourself this year to do the Yarny Fiber Sisters and do the crochet along in mosaic. And I know, did you say you're doing? Oh my! Yes, you're still busy with that houndstooth in purple. I'm going to solo you. That is in purples. That houndstooth is gorgeous.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Just
Beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh,
Go, girl.
I think I must do one in our lounge colors. So you're still busy with that one. So I'm writing down Sandrine. So that's a second mosaic, a houndstooth. Houndstooth. Ooh, lovely. Oh my goodness. What's that?
It's the shawl.
That's the Havana shawl.
Oh my word. It's so pretty, Sandrine. Everybody loves it.
Gorgeous.
So, yeah.
What time you go live today? I'm already live.
No, not you. I'm asking what time she go live today?
She's going live in about 40 minutes, I think. Something like that. She said.
So she's going 2 o'clock.
I think she said that. I'm thinking she said that.
Margaret
Quadi. Amazing, Sandrine. Thank you for coming in. On the bottom of the screen, that is already telling you what the Challengers is about. That little runner there for those of you come in new and you don't know what the Challengers is about. And there we go. Ooh, let me just see. Kelly is here. Kelly is gonna show us what she's doing.
Hi, Kelly.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What is your challenge for 2022? Tell us, what are your plans?
Thank you.
I'm just doing. Hi, I'm just doing everything.
Hey, that's good.
That sounds like
Sound like
Linda. Ooh, let me just solo you quickly.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's
pretty colors.
beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
How in the world do you do that? Is that a square or is that a blanket? A little bit higher up, just lift it higher. Oh my word,
Oh,
what
wow.
stitch is that?
I have no idea.
That is beautiful. And then it's lacy too. Got a little
Yeah,
lace
it's got a
to it.
little bit. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hold on.
Did you do that? I mean, you did that.
Oh, hang on just a second. I have to mute. I have to mute my YouTube. I always forget to do that. Yeah, so I learned this from Sirin, Sirin. Yeah, and so I just kind of just matched the colors.
Yeah,
And,
she's the.
I want to
She's
solo
the.
you
Siren is
because
the
I want to
Turkish,
see.
So you're saying?
Turkish
Oh,
designer.
right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't know how
Yeah.
you can do that. That looks like an impossible crochet, but it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it took a long time.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah.
Did
Thank
you, so you
you.
followed the tutorial?
I just sort of just did my own thing. She just showed the one stitch and I just kept going. So,
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. That is
Thank you.
beautiful. And any other challenges that you have for this year, things that you've never done before? Is there things that you've never done before that you want to try?
I'm not
Even
sure.
if you don't get to it this year.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to do a few videos just for fun, just making things.
Okay.
And I think that's really it. Yeah, I mean, I've done some mosaic, maybe some Tunisian, possibly. I'm thinking. Mm-hmm.
So
That's
okay,
good.
so I've never done Tunisian, I must say, because I can knit. So
Yeah.
well, those who've done Tunisian will probably say it's not like knitting, and
Right.
I can't
Okay.
agree or disagree because I haven't done Tunisian, because I can knit. So that is amazing.
Right.
I
But
can
that is
say
beautiful what you're
not
showing.
knitting.
Thank you so much.
No, it's not.
You guys did beautiful work also. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Lovely to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Thanks.
Yes, beautiful.
That is fantastic. Kelly I bring it every day. I love that.
Every day.
I bring it every day. Every day I bring it.
Well, I
I'm
will
trying
check
to.
that out when we're done here.
Yes, very cool. Kim says it's a very
Thanks.
cool looking stitch. And Mikhail says that she loves Tunisian.
Thanks.
And my challenge this year is not to break down and scream to people. I need patience these days, says Rita. Oh,
Thanks.
that's our challenge every day. That is our challenge.
That
every
is a
day.
challenge
Yes.
every day.
Absolutely.
I
Oh,
love
the Liani Fiber Sisters is live today at 7 p.m. at Jeannie's house. Oh, at Jeannie's house. I'll be watching it tomorrow morning because I'll be asleep by then.
And
But I'll be
be
watching the
talking
replay,
about
and you're
us
not going to talk about it. Please try and talk only this little bit about Southern cuisine if you do.
No,
Because you
that's
guys
not on the
freak me
agenda
out.
today. We're talking about frogs' legs and snails
Uh-uh.
today.
frog legs and
No, thank you.
raccoon and
Hello, Lulu.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
I hope that you absolutely recover from your gallbladder surgery. First thing to
Yes.
help cheer me up is all of you. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here, sweetheart.
yes, Lulu, get
Is
well.
there anything, Lulu, that you are challenging yourself with this year? Anything new that you're going to try, or things that you want to do? And just tell us. I missed everything after Jeannie because of my internet Sis Drini, you'll have to show me on Messenger later, please, says Raven. My goodness. I don't have
You can see
Instagram, sweetheart.
tonight.
I was
Jamie,
just
can you
wondering
share
about.
the link for tonight and the chat, please, for the Johnny Fiber sisters?
Ooh, yes,
See what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
All these demands.
You better do
See?
it.
See?
You better.
Hey,
Better.
she's like it's like
You
a
better.
magic. If you give her something and it has like the cheerleader thingy at the top, it's like, come, Jeannie in a bottle.
Better, Jenny.
I think it's
You
because
better, Jenny.
Better.
You better.
Jeannie, I have sympathy with you, my darling. Thanks so much for all your prayers, everyone. Ooh, yes.
Look,
Hey.
I need empathy, not sympathy.
No. Ooh,
I need
don't
somebody to
empathy.
understand that is walking in my shoes.
I haven't had anybody tell me what to do for a long time, so sorry. I'm short on empathy. I'm long on sympathy.
No,
I have a lot of
Monica
sympathy.
knows I love her.
Drini, it was
yes.
so nice, Sandrine, on your live this morning. I so enjoyed it, eh? It's the second Saturday that I go and sit down, ready to crochet and watch replays. And who's on? Sunita, Sandrine, Sarah's little crochet corner of the world, or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. And there was someone else I can't remember, but those are the three main stars.
Crystal cool stuff.
Crystal, yes, it was such fun.
Oh, wow.
I loved it. These girls stay up late. They do stay up late.
And I promise y'all.
I stay with Andre maybe by I stay like 30 minutes, and my husband, he come, he like, what time you going to bed? I said, okay, I'm gone. I don't even say hi and bye and nothing. I just like, okay, it's late.
Yes, I don't know how Sandrine does it, because if I stayed up that late, that won't happen in my house.
Yeah.
That will not happen in my house. Oh, Samantha said she loves your channel name. Anybody else wants to come up and share with us anything that you're planning for 2022, things that you want to try out, or even if you just want to put in the chat things that you want to try out for 2022. And I know that some of you said stash busting. That's so high on my list, I just can't even tell you. I think I'll be doing mosaic blankets to stash bust, because I've got beautiful yarn for stash busting.
Yes.
Share the elephant pattern link, please. My super magenta V said you better, says Raven.
I did earlier. Let me
I would love to get my community tab. She would love to get her community tab. That's my first intent, my milestone. Appreciate all of yours. Hello, Julie. Hi. Welcome
Julie.
up. How are you doing? Share with us, my sweetheart. What do you want to hear?
I wanted to show y'all what I'm working on.
Whoop. I'm going to solo you. Can I solo you? Is it okay, Julie?
Okay,
if I solo
thank
you, so
Okay.
we can better see?
Take care.
I want. Ooh! Ah! That's beautiful.
That's the count your blessings, y'all.
Yep.
You go, girl.
And
I love it.
using my special hook.
Oh, let me see.
Use that
Solo
special
again.
hook. Yay!
Amazing.
You made my day, Julie.
So Rita
Oh,
says she's
gosh.
challenging herself to do a string bag. Okay. That
Yeah,
is
I want to do a
beautiful.
mosaic eventually, but I'm starting small and working my way up.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I think we all started with mosaic tiers. The mosaic tiers, if you can get that right, you know. I've got a video on my channel that says how I learned to do mosaic crochet. That if you, whenever you want, it's to encourage those who are intimidated by mosaic silk. Because it took me from the Tuesday to the Friday for the penny to drop.
Yeah.
So I thought if I could let the penny drop for other people, faster, I'm gonna just give you a few hints. So,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so, Teresa. Teresa's asking, does mosaic use up a lot of yarn? The thing, okay, well, you can all say what you want, but I also say no. When I did this, I thought I was going to make this huge blanket, and it should use all this yarn. It's used half. I want to say for a stash buster, I'm like discouraged because, hey, you're supposed to use more yarn. So, it doesn't use up as much yarn as I thought, not even half as much. It really is really good.
Thank you, Janie,
So
for the link.
My goal is to do things besides hats. I learned the pineapples. I heard, Sunita, you said my goal is to do things besides hats. And I'm like, what? You mean you are backing to do things besides hats? Because you're so great at that.
5:35.
So that's why the stitch tutorials will help Sunita.
So Julie,
learn a new stitch and learn how to make something.
Do you often buy patterns, Julie, and do the patterns? Because there's a lot of people who can't read patterns.
Yes, actually I do. And surprisingly enough, I can.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, that is, many people will say, learning how to read a pattern is my 2022 goal because they can't.
Yeah, and yours is very easy.
I'm so glad you say that because I just made it for, that anybody can understand. And I color-coded it. Did you like the color coding? The beginning and the end of each row? So, yes. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're going to do the shawl and you're let me see. You've just showed the pattern. You showed the pattern. Yes, it is in color. It's color coded. The beginning and the end of each. Yes, Talita says that will be her goal for next month. Is the shawl too? Oh yes. Thank you, Sunita. Oh, thank you, Julie.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Julie? Have you done cables? Crochet cables?
No, I have not.
That's something I would love to do. So that's on my list.
Yeah,
I haven't done a lot of hats. I know Sunita's
try to learn a new stitch every week.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, that's fantastic.
Because I'm a newer crocheter, so.
How long have you been crocheting?
I started 6 months ago.
Hey, that is good.
And you're doing my pattern.
Wow.
Yes. That just shows you. Because that pattern
me when I was very young. And I just got away from it. And I re-picked it up about 6 months ago. And once I started, it was like everything came back.
Oh, it's like cycling. I don't know if I'll be able to stay on a cycle, but I mean, the brain will. The brain will. My brain will. Oh, but that's fantastic. I'm so glad you said it because I thought that is quite a beginner pattern. It only has your single crochets and your double crochets and your chains. And if you can do that, you can do that pattern, So,
definitely.
I know someone who's a beginner who can do a lace shawl will feel accomplished. So that was the goal.
Definitely.
You're going to make one, but I made 2 to make a poncho, and I love wearing that poncho.
I think I'm going to do that.
Because it is really flattering. I can tell you now, it's so flattering when you have it on. Yeah. And I put the start, when it goes around this like this, and it comes to the front. That's where I've connected it. I love that. That's my favorite poncho.
I'm thinking about doing that too because I have more than enough yarn. So I think I'm going to do that because I really like doing the pattern. So,
wow, good. I'm glad you do. I know it's a lot of counting. The only reason I put all the stitches at the end of each row was because for those of us who like to know, I'm still on track. There they have. because I'm one of those. I like to know, am
Yeah.
I still on track? Especially if it's something new. You all know when you started out mosaic, it was like you've never crocheted before. So you wanted to know, am I on track still?
Well,
That's how
and my thing is when I do a row, I highlight it in the pattern. So I remember where I am and how many I've counted.
That's clever. That's clever. I did that when I did the Ashton Charlotte with Linda and Gina. I didn't print it out. My printer didn't have ink, so I did it in the PDF form, and I would just highlight it and leave it there.
On the PDF, yeah.
I didn't leave it because I couldn't print it at that time. Some patterns are hard to read.
My husband's joking with me all the time because I'm the one that uses all the ink in the printer because I'm printing out all these patterns.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
A binder full of different patterns, and I have one that's wearables and one that's for non-wearable items.
Ooh.
So I have one for doing mosaics in my other binder. So I've got everything printed out. Now it's just a matter of doing it.
Wow. So this is the year 2022.
Yes.
Debbie Korea, I agree. I like count by rows. Yes. Well, if you're doing something new, you want to know that you're still on track. You don't want to find out too late, eh? That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you for having me up so I could show everyone.
Thank you for coming up.
Thank you,
I mean, that's what
Julie.
it's all about,
Julie.
You guys grabbing that link and showing us how are you going to challenge yourself in 2022. What are you up to?
Yes.
Thank you for doing that.
And
It's
thank you,
fantastic.
Julie.
Buy Ursula's pattern. It's amazing.
Thank you. It's 50% off till the end of Monday, till you go to sleep. If you wake up on Tuesday morning, it's normal price.
Yeah.
For those of you. The link is in the description box. And thank you, Julie. I so appreciate
You're welcome.
it.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you for coming up.
Bye, my sweetheart. It's
That
so
is
wonderful
amazing.
that you people come up and show us Bonnie got knits and
Yeah.
more. A number of paper with row numbers. Then I cross off each row when I finish. Wow. Jeannie. That is beautiful.
Wow.
Even if I say so myself. I love the pattern. Where did you get it?
Oh, I got it off of Ravelry from OM Granny Square.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's called Count My Blessings Shawl because I was counting my blessings when I made that thing. I was in.
And I am
Hello.
using
This rat.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually did one exactly like that. I used that exact. Okay, let me just solo you, sweetheart. Oh, that's
There you go.
beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Remember the
Yeah.
thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you.
and I can't wait till it starts changing into the oranges and the reds and stuff.
Oh wow.
Woo, Lulu's treasures. I tell you, if you
So Jenny,
what
you gonna do
Jeannie's
it
got up there.
2 or just only one?
Huh?
You're gonna do it 2 or 1?
To what?
Those
Of that
shawls,
shawl.
Ursula. Yeah, so you can put together.
I
Yeah,
might
so
end up
that's
doing
what she.
two like she did and put them together
Yeah.
Well, I love
Just a
that.
little bit. Yeah.
because I have enough
Yeah.
of this to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bev. Thank you for your support. I so appreciate it. I will go for now, but I do love being here, seeing you all. Hugs, everyone. We keep you in our prayers for your
Yes,
post-surgery recovery. I will take you out of the hot seat, my sweetheart. I paid full price for the Count Your Blessing shot, and it's worth every penny, says Raven. Oh, thank you, my sweetheart.
And Veronica and I will have a surprise tonight on the Yarny Fiber Sisters in reference to the Count Your Blessing shawl. So
Yep.
be there.
Yes. That's a
I'll be seeing that tomorrow morning. When I go sit down
You
tomorrow
had
morning
to-
to press.
Y'all had to be tonight, and you know what? I bet the surprise. And I'm telling you, everyone, you're going to love the idea.
We can
And
actually say it's going to be a challenge.
Yes.
For
yes.
involving the Count Your Blessing shawl.
Thank you, Teresa. Bless you, my sweetheart. I so appreciate it. If there is, for those of you who don't like reading a pattern, it does have a tutorial with it. There's a hyperlink in there where the pattern starts. It says, press here for the tutorial. So all that was a learning curve last year.
Awesome.
So yes. I want to do that this year as well, because I take you through the pattern row by row. So I definitely want to do that. Like Linda wants to do all those tutorials, and I also want to, and it's on my planner. So,
and I love how you did that tutorial, doing it row by row, and you basically did it by reading from your own pattern.
That's what I did. That's exactly as you say it is what I did. Because I thought, whoever's going to do this, it's for the people who bought the pattern. I'm going to walk with you through this. So that's what I did. Yes, it's lovely and easy for new crochet. Yes, that's the thing. You know what? If my Jessica can understand it, then that's usually my mark that, okay, I think everybody's going to get this. Because there's some things that I think is simple that she just doesn't get because she's into amigurumi. And she's like, now what is this? And what's that? But if she can get it, then I'm like, okay, I think we're safe. Everybody's going to get it. Just checking out the pattern. It looks well written. Oh, thank you, my sweetheart. So if you have any problems, you're welcome to email me. The pattern.
With the pattern and the tutorial, for those that have difficulty reading patterns, you can learn how to read a pattern by doing the pattern and the tutorial together. And follow along with the pattern. That's a big,
absolutely.
That's a great way to learn how to read patterns. If someone has a pattern with a tutorial, you get the pattern, do the tutorial with the pattern.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you, Trini, for that link. Oh, and Sandrine, I love your mosaics. Sandrine, are you going to bring out some patterns for 2022, your own patterns? Because I know you were doing a beanie also in your own pattern. So who knows? I might even climb on the bandwagon and try and design mosaic. Who knows? You know, I'm really thinking about it, toying with the idea. I remember not wanting to learn to read a pattern. Once I learned, I couldn't believe why I held off. Exactly. I am really glad that I can read a pattern because it opens up a whole new world. I mean, if I wanted to do that throw that Linda did? Linda, what's that throw that you did that started with this L-shaped? I mean, that is a pattern. Yeah, that's a pattern. L-shaped wrap, that's a pattern. So if Linda couldn't read a pattern, she couldn't do that. I love your channel name, she says. Yes, it is beautiful. Hey, Purple Crochet and more with reading. I need to keep my eyes on the screen because you know how it is, eh? If you have 4 people and then the fifth one come, they can be sitting in the basement for a long time without me noticing. So I better keep my eyes there. Yes, you know, hey. So I'm like so scared. Someone's sitting in the basement, and I'm like, hey, where are they? Anybody else wants to come up and show us what are they making? What are your challenges for 2022? Because we've now shared ours, and even any time in the year you can join us. Doesn't have to be now. Yeah. Maybe halfway through the year you wake up and you say, hey, 2022 is halfway over. I've only got a half left. Okay, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Can you join us on the calendars? It's just that it's like being informally held accountable. You know, the challengers are coming up. Veronica's going to say, did you do your 20 rows? Did you? You better.
You better. You better do it. You better. Hey, everybody, you
do
forgot.
Patterns of my own. Yes.
I said, if everyone, if somebody, forget, give it the package, a thumbs up, go up and click it and coming in.
Sandrine is going to do her own mosaic pattern. Sandrine, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Liz. A little bit of everything. That bunnies, I told you guys, the bunnies
That's
did it for
beautiful.
me. Oh, those
Yes.
bunnies. I'm sure you'd make a
Yeah.
lovely mosaic pattern. I tell you, Debbie, I first have to go and I have worked it out for myself. The way I'm going to start, if I do a mosaic pattern, is I'll definitely ask Jessica, give me some ideas of things to draw, because she's the artist here. And then I'll go to Excel and I'll set my settings and I'll start drawing. And now we know by doing mosaic that all you need to do is, once all your blocks and your squares are colored, you need to, on top of a color, there needs to be an X. So I don't think it's the most difficult thing in the world, but you've got to, and then I do say that's a good idea from Liz to do sample pieces, because, oh boy, you don't want to wait till you've got to do those sample pieces. So it's a lot of work. By the time your pattern or tutorial comes out, it's your third try of whatever. So much easier to read a pattern. Tutorials make me feel frustrated, says Lauren. Oh, see, now you've got the other side of the spectrum, those who want the pattern instead of the tutorial. Thanks, baby. Says,
and what I like about mosaic, you don't have to have the written instructions to do mosaic, just the graph.
Just a graph.
Once you can read that graph, it is like the world opens up. Because, listen, we know from Melissa, Crochets with Love, that she goes on Pinterest. That's free of charge, which means you don't have to spend money to be able to create patterns, which is fantastic. Yes, Liz promised she will come and tell us when it's ready. So we are waiting for that.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yes, so now it's 9:15 here by me. It's early by all of you. I think it's 7:15 by Linda. And then for you two girls in the USA, it is what?
So
2:45?
Yeah, one for me.
Your whole Saturday is ahead of you. Wow, even earlier, working on my daughter's king-size blanket, 4.5 inches done of 8.
Oh.
Working on my daughter's, you've done 4.5 inches of 8 inches.
So you
Am
got
I reading it right?
3.5 inches more.
And then it will be done. Wow, a king-size blanket, that's huge. And did you do it in squares, or how did you do it, Laura?
Oh, no square no more.
Google crashed twice. When did Google crash twice? Now, during this live.
Wow.
Today. Ashley? Go clarify. Really? Big question marks here. Big question marks. I was reading patterns within 2 months of learning, simply because I'm too impatient to flip back and forth with the video. Oh, listen. Well, I can tell you, I was of the era when there was no Google. So we just had no option. It was a la paper. We just had to do a la paper.
Yeah. We go back to
your browser's crashed.
It was encyclopedias and dictionaries and newspapers.
Yes.
Lovely
I taught
magazines.
myself to read a pattern by using a doily book.
A what book?
The crochet doilies.
Yes, me too. That's how I expanded my knowledge from just double crochets and chains.
Yes.
It's doilies magazine. It used to be a magazine that monthly, Crochet Monthly. It doesn't exist here anymore. And it used to come out monthly. And I was a secretary at the time, and I used to go and sit with the switchboard ladies. I don't think you have switchboard ladies anymore. But these switchboard ladies used to sit like Veronica with those things on their ears, and their fingers would be crocheting like mad. And they would just be tick here, tick there, crochet, crochet, crochet. And they taught me a lot, so they introduced me to that magazine. It might be why people think I've been crocheting longer than I have. I tell you, books are a fantastic source. I actually ordered the book, Sandrine, that Sarah's Little Crochet Corner of the World, is that the right name? She showed us a book on Sandrine's live stream, and I said, please hold it up so I can do a screenshot
screenshot.
And I actually ordered it today. And because some few people have used my Amazon link, Amazon gave me a voucher of $12. Now, you might not get excited about that, but I was super excited because it brought the price of that book for me down a lot. It paid for my shipping. And I was like, yes, I only have to pay for the book and I don't have to pay shipping. So that was amazing. So, listen, I know for you guys, $12 is nothing. For me, it was like, yay! My first $12 from Amazon.
$5 and something back from Amazon.
Say what? Say what?
I said I get excited when I get $5 and something back from Amazon.
Yes, this was my first time since I joined that I got a voucher. It was $12 and cents, and I'm like, what? Are they actually giving me something? Because I've received $1 before. I've received 50 cents. It's disappeared somewhere. I don't know if they put it all together, scraped it all together, and decided, here's your kitty.
Yeah.
And I got my $12. Hello, Debbie. It was a switchboard operator from, yes, Kelly was a switchboard operator. I tell you, I love those ladies. Paper, yes. Magazines, my girl,
Paper.
magazines. You're too young. Kelly, you're too young. I know you're very young. Yes, the border. Okay, so then I think it's Kim from
and Google and
yes, no, we didn't.
YouTube and all that, but didn't exist.
71 inches of knit. Yes, Laura, that is the blanket that you showed us. 71 inches of knit, garter stitch, 8 inches of moss stitch, crochet, 16 inches of border. I saw that. It's a beautiful blanket. That is a beautiful blanket. Kim's Crochet and Knits is going live. Is she going live?
Yeah, she's at 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Is that your 2 o'clock? Hey.
Yes, in my time, she's got like 2, but I don't see the notification.
Let me see. And in that, let me just say that in the description box, I wanted to say notification box, is the link for the challengers next month. And I believe it's at Linda's, where I'll be in the UK. And yes, it's the last Saturday of the month. And it's also 26 March, but it's March. But also 26 March. 26, but 26 March. And yes, and then we are going to have a lovely time. And I hope to be bringing some cables. So I don't know if there's anything else that you ladies wanted to share. Anybody else in the chat wanted to share?
No, I'm just looking forward to next, what we all bring to you next month.
Yes.
And
listen, I find for the replay value, I want to say thank you to everyone that is watching the replay, because I actually watch the replay before we do this so that I can see where I left off, so that if someone discovers our challengers videos and they will binge watch on it, that it will sort of connect. That one connects to the other one. So yes, because that's what we want. Kelly, I will remember that you were what did you call it? A switchboard operator. Oh, I love those ladies. And they knew everything about everybody. They had their ear to the ground. Yeah. Challenger raids, Saturday live stream, coffee and chats. Is that Kim's?
That's what Kim. I don't know. That's Kim.
Sanita asked, just tell us if it's Kim's link, because then we can do a lovely Challenger raid over at Kimmy. I love myself a little bit of Kim.
Okay, yes.
Yes, Samantha.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And then later today, it's you girls. And I'll be watching you girls tomorrow morning. Because, yes, that's my Sunday fix. My Sunday morning fix.
6 p.m. Central Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thanks again for having me up, sis Julie, Goody, and Linda. I'm adding your yarn in the colors on the next row down. Ooh, lovely. Yes, that's Kim's link. So let me just quickly get over there, and I'm going to pin that Sanita's remark on the top of this chat, so we can go over there and do a challenger's raid in 7 minutes. Yes, that's just enough time for a quick comfort break and for me to quickly wash this face. That's all that needs to be washed. The rest is ready for bed. Because
Linda, you're not ready to go to bed, right, Linda? You're not ready to go to bed. Look at Linda.
No. I'm going to be up till late.
Where are you going?
I'll be on the
watching a movie with
Rick Sisters live. I'll be sitting watching.
Oh, you amaze me. About 4 to 6 more inches to my March show. Funny. Yay. There you go, ladies. Have you for every single person that has spent time with us, and I will quickly go have a comfort break and take my makeup off, and then I'll be over there by Kim so I can sit and take this border where it needs to go, over the edge to the end.
Can we have
yes,
after the live?
Pardon?
We need to have a quick 5-minute chat after the live.
A powwow.
Yes,
powwow.
A quick powwow.
Let's have a powwow. Ooh, Bonnie, you've got all lacy border. 4 to 6 inches more of my March shawl with a lacy border. Ooh, lovely. Good work, everyone. And thank you, everyone, for coming and being with us. And I hope to see you at Kim's live stream in about 7 minutes, 5 minutes now. And I'm going to press end broadcast. Bye-bye.